So I have no idea why they got me. We're gonna start with
Yesterday
Kel,
morning,
bro,
Nijisanji
because Kel is gonna give us like the quick facts, and then we're gonna go into false. So let's see. I saw the debut, not debut, but the trailer, and the audio was whatever. It was literally like Xbox 360 mic quality, but it's whatever. If people really got mad over the mic quality, we about to see.
English hinted at what many believed would be a brand new group with
Oh, I remember Kel was roasting this. I didn't even know what this was. It was like they put a white font on a white background. Like, bro, you can barely read this shit. So this was Nijisanji. So this is last night. I was talking to Tori about the thing because I didn't really have much to say about it, and she was like, "Oh, did you see it?" And I was like, "Yeah. I mean, it looks rushed." Um, bro, this shit is rushed. Everybody's not everybody, but there's people leaving, and they're trying to get new people in. Like, you put in white font on a white background on an official release. This shit is being rushed. Like, no doubt about it. This shit is 100% being rushed, which it is what it is. What's up, X for 9? They reposted it. Okay, I mean, they should. I wouldn't leave this shit up. This is embarrassing.
this flashbang
Hold on, let me check to see if I'm recording because that might be embarrassing too if I'm doing all this shit and I ain't even recording. Okay, I'm recording that.
of a tweet that has 4 different quotes. I sharpen my claws, I don my mask, I polish my sword, I seek my desire. And well, like many thought, it ended up being a brand new group of 3 talents. Those talents include Claude Clawmark, Victoria Brightshield, and Kunai Nakasato.
I'm not gonna lie. These names are pretty Claude. I will call him Claude, but Clawmark, I don't know. I feel like we can redo this. I think we could make this like Claw. Okay, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to do the CC, uh, Claw Crusader or some shit. I think Claude the Crusader sounds better than Claude Clawmer. So I think we could rework it. It's probably too late, but I'm just saying, like that sounds better.
Include Claude Clawmark, Victoria Brightshield,
I feel like Victoria Brightshield, low key, is fine, but the thing is, her stuff is like polishing my sword. So why are you? Why is it like Bright Shield? Like it could be like something like Bright Sword, Victoria Bright Sword. Even though Bright Shield sounds better than Bright Sword, it's like I thought you were the sword of the group. You know what I'm saying? What is this shit, bro? My second phone tripping.
and Kunai Nakasato. The 3 of them have
Kunai Nakasato honestly sounds fine.
already taken to
That's the one
Twitter
that
to
sounds fine.
show off their models rigging and themselves, with Claude saying
Okay,
hi with this video here of his
let me
model
see.
moving
Let me see this model. Honestly, it looks fine.
around. Victoria
I kind of like, yo, low key, I kind of like his hood. It's reminding me of Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Bro, Kaiba had the same type of shit going on. I like that.
and themselves, with Claude saying hi with this video here of his model moving around. Victoria did the same, saying I'm schmovin', showing the model moving.
It reminds me of a Valkyrie, or Valkyrie from, I believe it's Norse mythology. The ones that help protect Odin, fucking badass warriors. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
Side to side, and then we had Kunai saying, I think we're gonna have lots of fun together.
I ain't gonna lie, she kind of cute. I like the eye color, the green, and I like how it's matching with her jewels, and I like it's a darker green for her, armor palette. It actually looks nice. This. I think we got something with Kunai.
With her
Kunai,
model as
she got something
well.
going
I
on.
don't believe we had
Before Kunoichi, they're supposed to be ninjas. So I don't know about the armor. Like it looked like she ready to fight, bro. Like ninjas supposed to be sneaking.
we're gonna have lots of fun together with her model as
I disconnected
well.
from the chat. Wait, hold on. Is my stream broken? Bro, is my stream fucking broken? What is this? I disconnected from chat. Fucking uninstall Instagram then. Bro, oh my god. Sorry,
I don't believe we had other members of Nijisanji showing off their models this early, but I may be blanking on that. But that wouldn't be the first thing that's weird about this group, because
Alright, I'm
Nijisanji
back on
is
chat.
debuting them tomorrow.
Chat
They
is
were
ours. No, it ain't.
announced last night, and they're debuting tomorrow, October 27th at
Yo, I dead ass just realized I ain't got no mods. Who wants to be mod?
7 p.m. PDT. They're only giving them about 48 hours to hype themselves up.
48
and hype everyone else
hours?
up for their debuts, unlike the week that they usually give the talents. Very weird, and I've seen some
That's
people
way
upset
too
and confused
fast.
about that.
Bro, that is way too fast. Like, when did they join that? Because we don't know, right? So when did they join? So they had to go through the school, right? They had to go through the Nijisanji school or whatever, the VTuber school. And then they announced a thing incorrectly, like the white font on the white background incorrectly. the mic quality is not great, but I think the mic quality is bad and it should be okay. It's like, okay, it's fine. It's fine for it to be bad. Like it shouldn't be because this is a big ass company. It shouldn't be okay for it to be bad. But because everybody else's was bad, right? And some people's debut songs were fucking bad, right? Because they were sick or whatever, right? I think Nijisanji has set the precedent of it's okay for our shit to be scuffed because we'll fix it later, which is definitely not good. It's not something I would run personally as my company, but this is not my company. So they can do whatever the fuck they want. But yeah, it seems rushed. And bro, I hope the debut goes well just for the talents. I hope Kunai, Claude Mark, and Bright Shield, I hope they have a nice fucking debut. But let's be honest, bro, they're probably nervous as shit. They're probably trying to answer as many messages they can from their senpais on top of random people messaging them and they not knowing really how to deal with it. I don't know how their manager is working with this because management's probably going through hell right now trying to figure this shit out. Let's be real. This debut might be bad, but please support the talents if you seem like they pretty cool people.
And I'm also questioning why they would do something like that. People throwing around accusations saying that it's because Nijisanji lost multiple members recently, so they're trying to debut as fast as
Maybe.
possible, but maybe
Maybe.
this is just going to
Maybe.
be what they're going to start doing going forward. Maybe they
Maybe.
believe debuting almost immediately after being announced is going to be best for their viewership.
I don't know about that. I'm not too sure. We don't have a precedent. This is going to be the precedent, bro. If their debut goes right and the views go up, they probably will start launching more and more and more people. But at the end of the day, this comes down to the talent. Okay, you can launch as many people as you want, but if say the three of these people launch and then a month or 2 or 3 months from now, two of them leave or someone gets terminated or someone gets sick and they're like, yeah, I'm going to be off for a while, right? So, like, this is the problem because these are humans. You know, they get tired or they get sick or they're like, oh, well, I really don't even want the job. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe, hey, I just want to put my foot in the door. Okay, well, I'm not interested anymore because it's too stressful. I want to quit. And they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I fully respect the talents as the company, the CEO, whatever. You guys, whatever your moves are, I feel like they're not being made correctly, but I'm also not in that position specifically to try and fix it. So I'm not going to try and fix it to the best of my ability. But I would say the way you're moving is like half right, half wrong. But this is a new precedent of having all your talents, like a lot of, not all your talents, but a lot of your talents are leaving, right? And they're being picked up by somebody else. And it's like, what do we do? How do we respond? Right? This has never happened before. So I have no idea how to fix it. But I would say you need to launch them correctly. I would say having a white font on a white background is absolutely the wrong thing to do. On top of that, the background was just a crumpled up piece of paper. They didn't hire anybody to make this extravagant. This is fucking boring. This is boring as shit. Whoever did this, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sure that you were on a crunch because they're launching this in 2 days. So they were like, bro, you got like to the end of the day to come up with some shit. And this is what happens when you give somebody like 8 hours to make something, right? So I'm not even gonna go in on this because at the end of the day, it's all about the management and who told who to do what. So the leadership, maybe they fucking up, maybe. I don't know. I'm not there, but let's continue.
About this group because Nijisanji is debuting them
Thinking the exact same
tomorrow.
thing.
Yeah, they were announced last night
Maybe,
and they're
maybe that's what's going
debuting
on.
tomorrow, October 27th
You
at
about to
7
sleep? Oh,
p.m.
what's up, then?
PDT. They're only giving them about 48 hours to hype themselves up and hype everyone else up for their debuts, unlike the week that they usually give the talents.
I think a week is a long time, but I think 48 hours is worse. So I think we should have somewhere in between. Let's give them 5 days. 5 days, I think is fair. 5 days, it should be good enough, right? It should be good enough. 5 days. First 2 days, you talk to your senpais and you talk to management. The next days, you practice and you try and the next 3 days, you're practicing, or the next 2 days, you're trying to practice. Make sure, do some tests. Make sure you have management with them. Hey, do the audio test. Audio sounds good. Okay, now we do a test stream, just me, you, and the senpais. How's it sound? Run through your lines. Sounds good. Okay, in 24 hours, we're going to do a live. 5 days is enough.
Very weird, and I've
At
seen some
least
people upset and
I think
confused
it's
about
enough. I
that,
don't know.
and I'm also questioning why they would do something like that. People throwing around accusations saying that it's because Nijisanji lost multiple
They're
members
decent streamers,
recently,
big
so
enough
they're trying.
channels. Okay, so if these people have already been uncovered, like if you guys already know who their past lives are, if they're already successful streamers, why is the mic quality messed up? Because their mic quality should be the same as when they stream. And if their mic quality sounds like this, well, I don't know, man. My mic quality doesn't sound amazing, but I got viewership too, so I don't fucking know. Maybe they say some cool shit. I don't know.
Trying to debut as fast as possible, but
I
maybe
don't know.
this is just going to be what they're going to start doing going forward. Maybe they believe debuting almost immediately after being announced is going to be best for their viewership.
I
This
don't
had
think
people
so,
creating
but who
things like,
knows?
what kind of Niji fan are you? With Petra saying, so even Luxium is too old to be included on this now, OMFG. Yes,
Wait, what?
Petra's saying, so even Luxium is too old to be included on this now, OMFG.
What kind of Niji fan are you? New school? How is old school fucking Crisis, bro? They came out 3 months ago. How is Retro Exile? How is Aluna ancient?
Yeah, so if you were
Prehistoric is Noctix? Bro, it's been less than 2 years. What is going on here, bro? Y'all move way too quick, bro. Y'all. Oh, you right. These some young kids, right? Well, no. How old? You guys have been in the VTubing way longer than me. What do you think the average age of the viewership for VTubing is? And I know it's a very broad and unspecific fucking question, right? If I was to guess the age of the average viewers of VTubing, at least right now, I'd say the age is between, yeah, you can do between, you don't gotta be one number. I'd say it's between the ages, I could see 17 to like 24 or 27. 17 to 27, I think that would be the age range. So I don't know why everybody acting like 2 years is a long fucking time. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ain't a long time, bro. For most of Ian Niji fan base, it doesn't exist before Noctix. Niji didn't exist before Noctix. Damn. Holy shit. I only been in the rabbit hole like 5 or 6 months. Same.
around when Noctix came out, you're a prehistoric fan apparently. Anyway, there were tons of
That's a
people excited
prehistoric
about this
fan is
quote.
crazy,
However,
bro.
if you looked at the quote retweets on that original post, there were a lot of people upset with them announcing a new group already, also upset with the video itself that they announced with the debut.
So you know what this sounds like? If this is true, nobody knew who the fuck Nijisanji was until Noctix. If this is true, then that's why they're upset because they don't know the history. See, this is why I went back and I watched the history of Nijisanji. Well, I'm gonna watch the history of Kiryu Koko. Why I watched the history of Rusia. Like even though Yugo and uh whatever, I can't remember her name. You know who I'm talking about. We literally just talked about it, right? Even though they're drama and they make you uncomfortable and it's old history and it's the past, you should fucking study it. Because if you do not study history or the past, you are doomed to repeat it. And we are watching it unfold right the fuck now. Because if you're a new school fan and you didn't know about Luxium, Etheria, Lazulite, right? Then you don't know about Niji JP having 200 people. You don't know about Niji JP launching. You don't know about Niji India. Then it turned into Ian. Like they don't know that history, right? So they're not aware that Nijisanji in the past used to just launch shit. And if it stuck, it stuck. If it didn't stick, whatever, but they would just launch it. So it looks like they're taking steps into repeating their old history because nobody knows about it. Just launch, launch, launch. And if it sticks, it fucking sticks. If it doesn't, launch, launch, launch. Not a great plan. Not a great plan. Not a great plan. We're literally seeing what happens right now. What happens when you just launch shit? We've already seen it. The history, you know what I'm saying? The drama. If you do not study your history, you are doomed to repeat it. And guess what? Nijisanji, it looks like, from what it looks like, they're stepping in the direction of repeating. So all the issues we have now with Nijisanji, when you see their stock price go down, how did their stock price rise? By launching, 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 and then we got Luxy. but then it went down. You see? So they're thinking right now, if we keep launching, our stock's going to go back up. But you've already started the history, right? So people like me, I already know. People like in my chat already know. People already know your history of just launching and what happens when you do that. People have issues. People put their foot in management ass. Shu's a great, nice person from what I've seen. I've never met the guy, but Shu seems like a well-mannered, respectable, honest individual. And when he has to raise his voice at management, that lets me know that something is not right. Like, sure, maybe they fixed it by now, but you see what I'm saying? A Shu Yamino had to step in, right? So imagine what's going to happen whenever you just start launching again and you just start doing this. What do you think is going to happen? You think, oh, everything's going to be okay. No, because if you're not launching more Yen, if you're not launching more, if you're not training and hiring more managers for these new people, the current management is going to get bogged down. Guess what happens when the current management gets bogged down? They can't respond to other people. So when Celine has an idea or Pomu has an idea and they want to do something, there's not enough resources to go around. You know why? Because we're too busy launching other shit. We don't like people think there's infinite money in these companies. There is not infinite money in these companies at all. That's why they go to investors. And guess what? Investors, they run whatever happens. CEO doesn't mean shit when you have investor with the money saying, hey, do this or you get no more money. That's why we study the history. That's why we go into the drama. Because if you do not study this shit, you will do it again and again and again. And you'll be like, oh, why is it fucking up? I don't know why. Aaron, I don't understand. Why are they doing this? Why are they launching so fast? Why are they doing it? Because you never looked into the history, bro. They've done it before. Let's continue.
With people saying, what the F is this audio mixing? How is it that I can't fund myself in this industry without an unrelated day job, but whoever's responsible for this shit is working with the second biggest name in VTubing? Embarrassing. And they're talking about these voice lines here.
Here to make my mark.
Let's get to looting.
I see your heart racing.
This is not good. This is a big company. This is not good. I understand why it's not good. So I'm never going to come for the talents. They're doing their fucking best. But the mixing, whoever's the mixer, they didn't mix it right. Guess why they didn't mix it right? Because they're on a deadline, they're on a crunch. Same person that did the graphic for the white on white background, they're on a crunch. If you don't slow down, bro, you're going to fucking crash your car faster. You know, some people think, oh, I'm late for work. Let me speed up. Let me go faster. Let me dodge traffic so I can make it to work on time. What happens if you crash your car? What happens if you get pulled over, you get a ticket because you're going too fast? Right? You're fucking yourself more. Right? Okay? Let's see what happens. It's up to the talents to save this shit. That's the only difference is it's up to the talents to actually save the ship. Because if the talents didn't care, they would jump ship and they would swim to another ship. We've seen it happen 3 times.
Even more people saying, why am I hearing this?
Everything has a reasons for it. They're a company and they can't just be shit about something. And yeah, they won't. It's gonna go bad. It will go bad if they do not actually solve the issue. And the issue, I believe the issue of everything that's going wrong with Nijisanji stems down to, I would say from the outside looking in, it stems by like 4 things. And this is the outside looking in. I have no idea. But we did have that person that came out and, said some issues already. So there we go. Like, it reinforces, the questions and the maybes and the possibility. Bro, there's an ad on my stream, bro. There's an ad on my stream, bro. Who the fuck put ads on my stream? If you still in the stream, bro, shout out to you. Like, I think if you're subbed, you're still watching this. But if there's an ad, it sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know, sub up. But management. So there's a management issue. They're not, there's not enough of them, or they're not professional enough because we've already had the management say Mika Melatika can't sing, right? This is a paraphrase. He didn't say it like that, but basically Mika was like, oh, I don't sing like Inna. And they're like, we don't expect you to, right? very rude and unprofessional way to let them know that, hey, we know you don't sing as well. You should have just said, yeah, we understand, but that's fine. You sing well. Boom. That's literally all you had to say, right? Uh, investors, because the investors tell Riku Tazame what the fuck to do. Essentially, not 100% because Riku still has the yes or no, but it's like, bro, when you got somebody breathing down your neck, you know what I'm saying? You're bound. It's not easy being Riku. I would never say like Riku, you're a terrible CEO, blah blah blah. Never, because it's a hard position to be in, right? It's not fucking easy, right? Yagos himself has broke down several times whenever something bad messes up or blah blah blah. Blah. This is never a straight up point. There's going to be ups and downs with everything in life, right? So just because Nijisanji's down now, that doesn't mean they're out, right? Just because they're down, even if they lose talents, even if their biggest stars leave, it doesn't mean Nijisanji is dead in the water as long as there is a fan base to support them or there's fans that support whoever's left in the talent in the agency, right? So this is why I say like they can always bounce back. You know, don't count people out. Like they might be on their last legs, don't count them out. I've seen enough anime to where the protagonist or the villain stands right back up and wins. So never count somebody out. But management, investors, what else would I say is fucking up in Nijisanji? Marketing. Whenever you guys are releasing merch and the merch ain't good, and I get it, the price, the overseas price, you can't really help that unless you personally take a financial hit. I don't think Nijisanji can take a financial hit right now because they're starting to launch shit and they're launching it scuffed. That means they don't got enough money or they don't have enough time, whatever. So marketing and merchandise is another pillar that's fucking up. And the last one I think is the detriment of everything, lack of accountability and communication. This one thing will save your company and save your life personally. So, what happens if you're a worker at Amazon and you have to go to the restroom? You usually tell the person above you, hey, I need to use the restroom, and then it's up to them to say yes or no. Because if you just leave your station and go to the restroom, like, yeah, everybody has to use the restroom. That's a human thing. But if you just leave your station, that fucks over another station because you're supposed to be doing something so somebody else can do something. No communication, no accountability. So if somebody fucks up, say, hey, I fucked it up and I'm gonna fix it by doing this, this, this. But a lot of people don't like accountability because then they have to admit fault. And a lot of people have egos and they don't want to admit fault, right? So these are the four pillars: marketing, investors, uh, merchandise, and management and communication. These are the four pillars Nijisanji needs to fix. And I think they could. I think they could. I don't know if they're going to go to the stars because people are already doing their job better, but they'd be able to catch up.
Xbox microphone. And then we had people saying, Niji, stop, we don't want them. Then someone said, over-designed mobile game art, check. Goofy
Yago is
children's
different.
cartoon nominative determination naming scheme. Determinism, not determination, sorry. Voices that don't fit, check. 2 days warning, so no sub build-up, fanfare, check. Another small mix.
See, like everything I said, they're saying on Twitter, but the thing is, they're really angry about it. And I'm just interested to see what happens next. So, me, it's easy to please me, man. Just fix your shit and we good to go. These people right here, whether you like them or not, whether you say they're annoying or not, these people care a lot. So, it would behoove means in your best interest, to try and at least make them comfortable. Some of them might be antis and they might just shit talk regardless. But there's some people in here that are genuinely fans of Nijisanji, the brand. And if you're making the brand look bad, you're making them look bad because they're a fan of you. It would behoove you to clean this up a bit.
Section to neuter merch / collab opportunities, check.
The story of Hololive. Yo, if there's a video and it's compelling enough, send it or put in the thing, and then we'll check out the video on how Hololive got started. You see what I'm saying? I am interested to see the history. Put the video in. I will watch it. I will critique it, and I will form my own opinions around it. And I will learn. I like learning. I like learning this shit. It's interesting to me. So let's continue.
Branch lessons learned. X. Then someone said, this is kind of why
You
I
look
stopped
for a video
following
that
debuts after Luna. They're starting to get kind of boring. I'm not excited for any of these people. Their designs have nothing of appeal to me. And
So there's this fan. This is the fan that likes the designs, right? So there's several ways you get into VTubing. It's either design, their voice, or their character, or somewhere in between, or maybe you knew who they were beforehand, right? It's a mix of somewhere, right? So this person cares more about designs. I've already stated my opinion on the designs. I think they're all right, but they're not terrible. But this person really cares about design. So they will want more. They will want it to look better. They will want the toggles to look more proper, right? More expressions, right? But you can't really do that on such a small time frame because I'm sure these models were in the work for maybe like a month or two, right? You can't make everyone happy, but you should at least do good enough to where people can't really bitch at you. That's the secret. Like you don't gotta be perfect. And I would personally say don't be 100% in one thing. But if you can be 100% in one thing and you're proficient at it, fuck it, go for it. Go for it. But for the most broad appeal, because this is a company, you want to at least nail a decent grade in all categories. So if one category is an A and one is a C, I'd rather take that A and make it an A minus or a B plus, just so that C can go to a B or a B minus. You know what I'm saying? You have to level it out or have something be extravagant. So the design is extravagant. These are S designs, but the mic quality is shit. If the design is S and the mic quality is a D minus, there will be people that rock with it just because the design is good. Even though the mic's not good, they will fuck with the design so much that they have like you'll have these people here. But we want mass appeal as a company. You're gonna have to level it up and even it out.
Get kind of boring. I'm not excited to
Sword
meet
Chick
these
looks
people.
cool. Uh, doesn't matter because they get good merch unless they blow up. I mean, true. Like, yeah, they look cool as fuck, right? And so you think they look cool, you kind of want to own it in merchandise. But if the merchandise is ass, or if they're not popular enough to get merchandise, which is another issue, you should be giving out merchandise for all of the talents. Even if they don't sell well, somebody still bought it because they want to support. So bro, like I said, bro, I'm not gonna clean this fucking company up for free, bro. See, a fucking Nijisanji, hire me and I will fucking fix your company. Dead ass, I have nothing to lose, everything to fucking gain, and I'm not gonna do your job for free. Hire me and I will fix your company in the next 2 to 5 years. Guarantee you that. Give me a contract, let me decide how much I fucking make, and I will fix your company in 2 to 5 years. This is not a joke. This is not a jest. This is not, oh, he's JK. Email me. Send me the best contract you got. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna hire a lawyer. The lawyer's gonna look at it because I know y'all be doing some snake shit. And then we could talk business. I'm a businessman. I love business. We could talk business.
Their designs have nothing of appeal to me. And then there were plenty of other people complaining about the sound design and also just all around not generally
Finest, like, yeah, more fantasy like. Yeah, that's good. That is good. It's good to broaden it out. But at the same time, we have a fantasy characters here. And we got the hero characters here. And then we got the normal characters here. I think that's good, right? But the thing is, what happens when they collab? When they collab, you got somebody in street clothes and then you got somebody in fucking medieval armor, right? So that's when we get the 2.0s, right? So Sonny was a cop. Now he has street clothes. So whenever they do collabs, they can match. See, that's why they have that. So I think they should launch with multiple outfits. But that takes more time, more resources, more dedication. You see what I'm saying? So they have to do their own thing, basically. Like they could collab, but having their models next to each other will cause a clash. Even if you can ignore it because their personalities are so great, it will cause a clash. There's a reason why Reimu and Narissa, when they do a collab, it works because they're both wearing dresses. And even though Reimu has a big ass skull scepter, she can turn it off. So it's just two beautiful, fancy dressed women playing games. I'm not gonna fix your company for free. Give me a contract.
for this branch and upset with Nijisanji for debuting people so soon. Something that people have been upset
If
with
talents,
for the last
if talents are sharing managers, it can be a big issue, 100%. It can be. It depends on the management, but that's all I'm gonna say because I need a
2 years
contract.
now.
I need money.
Nijisanji constantly
I
debuting
don't need
new
it. I
members
want it.
after like 6 months, 3 months. They constantly just pump out new members. I'm not going to touch any more on that because that's something I touch on all of the time whenever the new members debut. People are always going to be upset with Nijisanji constantly debuting
True.
brand new members.
True.
But following the
You know why? You know why? Because they're already fucking up the current talent that they have. Not fucking up, but fucking over. Because now that they have this new stuff, somebody can't do something they want and they're already in the company. I'm not saying this is 100%, but Pomu Rainpuff wanted to do something and they said no. I don't know why they said no. It could be a legitimate reason why they said no to Pomu's idea. But from what the outside looking in is, hey, they debuted, even though the debut launch is scuffed and it's not good, it still costs time, it still costs resources. We're going to put those resources into this new debut versus Pomu's idea. Even though Pomu's idea might be great and get the current fan base excited and it might, broaden or encourage, increase the morale of the ship. I'd rather add more people to the ship that could bring potential more customers versus making people happy that are already here. So this is like short-term thinking. Maybe it was a long-term thought. Maybe they're thinking farther ahead of me, like just keep launching. But we have the hindsight of history. I can see what happens when you just launch it. I can just look it up online. You know what I'm saying? I could just see it. I could watch your stock. I can see how to fix your company from the outside in. Because until I get inside, I don't know, right? Because I actually want to save Nijisanji. You know why I want to save Nijisanji? Because I like the talents, right? I like Enna, Kyo, Folger. Basically everybody. There's literally nobody in Nijisanji I outright dislike. I might not like them to the same extent of the people I've named, but I don't dislike anybody in Nijisanji. So that's why I would want to go in and try and help. But best be sure you better give me a good ass contract because I am almost guaranteeing you as soon as I walk through the front door, everything's on fire and everybody's running around trying to fix some shit. And there's going to be some guy sitting there just like, this is fine. Yep. I'm going to have to go in that bitch with the fucking fire extinguisher trying to fix this shit. So I'm going to need some money, bro.
flash of the announcement, we had Nijisanji tweeting
And we
out a
got
brand new tweet.
We got adored by the company management. Well, that's good. We should be taken care of. She's a fucking queen.
In the old one, saying this announcement has been
She got the most
re-uploaded
sponsored
due to an
streams.
issue with the audio source. We sincerely
Super
apologize for
professional.
the inconvenience caused. And
I mean, like, there's going to be favoritism. Luxium gets favoritism because they're very successful. Awiwa gets favoritism because she's the fucking queen, right? So it makes sense, right? She's been there since day fucking one. Of course, Awiwa better get some fucking respect, right? But that doesn't mean everybody else should get left behind, especially when it comes to like merch. But like I said, I ain't doing it for free.
here is the new audio with that video.
That's why we was the GOAT. That's why she's a GOAT.
Here to make my mark.
Why are we watching this shit again?
This had people saying, you're telling me they made a new version of the trailer and the audio is still for the talents.
Wait. They made a new version, but they didn't fix the audio? Why make a new version? Why would you put time and resources into a new version and the audio is still scuffed? This is why I need to go in there, because whoever is coming up with these ideas, they're just thinking about it halfway. They're not thinking about it all the way. Who said this was a good idea? The more I watch this shit, the more I want my contract to have 6 figures on it. And the thing is, I don't want my contract to have 6 figures on it. Because me getting a contract with 6 figures will fuck the company, but it'll at least make me happy. And I'm like, do I want to make a company happy or do I want to make me happy? And it's like, the more I hear about this shit, the more I want to make the company happy, which is not good for me. It's not good, bro. This is not good.
Beach headset mic. Someone said, please fire your sound mixing person. They sound the same because all they really did was just turn up the volume. Someone else saying, you're telling me someone from any color signed off.
Throw out stuff and see if it sticks. This is literally that.
But twice? Yet not really the greatest.
Bro, this is
look,
literally
and no
that.
real reason for them to even update the post if all they were going to do was just turn them up, because
They'll figure it out by launch.
in the audio whatsoever. But yeah,
Finn, you're starting to sound like Nijisanji management. Are you sure you don't work there?
in other news, Claude Clawmark of the new Jin was already
They don't have enough
sharpening Twitter
manpower.
saying,
They don't. Which is why I'm trying to get in that bitch and fix it.
test, I've been stuck in Twitter jail for like the last 6 hours. Then quote retweeting it, guys.
This is another thing, because now you're launching a new group and now they're getting a mass following because of the brand Nijisanji, right? Now you're running into issues on different platforms like Twitter, flagging your accounts, YouTube, flagging your accounts, because you guys don't have an insider, apparently, which I don't blame you for not having a Twitter or /X insider, since Elon Musk walked in that bitch and literally fired almost everybody. So I wouldn't blame Nijisanji for the Twitter shit, because Elon this is why you got to know the history and study shit outside of just your fucking peripheral vision, so you can understand why shit is fucked up. Every time I'm like, man, this shit sucks, I look into it. Why is it shit? Why does it suck? You look it up. You watch the history, bro. It's at a fingertips notice to learn some shit, and people just decide not to because either they're lazy or they don't care that much, right? So I can't blame them for Twitter. For YouTube, you should have an insider. I have insiders at YouTube. If I want something done at YouTube, I can ask somebody, and whether they say yes or no is whatever. But I could ask people. I have people. How the fuck do I have people and you as a fucking big company don't have people? This doesn't make any sense.
Guys, I'm not out of jail. I can only see my
Kotica
moves
debut
in
stream,
3D.
audio was super bad and management fault, and almost destroyed her debut. But Kotica succeeded. You know why Kotica succeeded? Because she's fucking talented, right? So I'll say whoever's hiring people, they're at least decent at hiring. But as soon as they start fucking up and start hiring people that aren't good for the company or just aren't talented, that's when the ship really fucked. So we will see what these three can do. I'm sure they're going to be decent, because so far, the only thing that Nijisanji has showed me is they know who to hire. They know who to fucking hire, bro. So I'm excited.
Yes. With Ike Evelyn, who was previously in Twitter jail, saying, at least you can tweet. Claude continuing
Damn.
at 11 a.m. this morning, saying, rattling in my cell bars.
That's crazy, bro.
Tweet.
Bro, I couldn't tweet on his debut or around his debut because he was in jail and he couldn't tweet at all. Oh my god.
Claude continuing
History.
at 11 a.m. this
History.
morning, saying, rattling in my cell bars with my metal cup. Let me see tweets again, please. Also, good morning, I took a nap. And then saying a few hours ago, I can tweet.
See, this is good. This person got Twitter fingers. Me, I don't got Twitter fingers. I need to hire. Who wants to be my Twitter person that just posts shit? I need to have somebody that have Twitter fingers. That's how you get engagement on Twitter. Claude is doing great work just tweeting. I don't got Twitter fingers like that, so I can't do it.
Can't see tweets. Vivi can't tweet, but she can see tweets. It just keeps getting funnier. Yeah, another one of them
Funnier.
was shoved in
He means worse.
Twitter jail. With Kunai saying Victoria is stuck in Twitter jail, banging on the iron bars of her enclosure and can't tweet, so she asked me to do for her. With this image,
That's good.
Let her out.
That's good. That's good. That's good. This is good. This is good. Bro, these talents, I already know they're good. Already know. Already know. She couldn't tweet, so she asked Claude to tweet for her, and look what they got. Some fucking art of her in jail. This is, bro, I'm telling you, whoever's hiring the talent at Nijisanji deserves to be fucking praised, because this is absolutely genius to find people that are willing to tweet about their fucked up situation and make it comedic. This is gold.
Let her out. Let her out. But the news
Inna, Ike, Millie, Rosemi got jailed 2 times.
doesn't stop there, as they have already gotten themselves into a bit of drama with Claude Clawmark's Oshi mark, because they share the exact same Oshi mark as Magni Desmond from Holo Tempest that
07.
has graduated.
I will say this. I perfectly respect Claude for keeping this legacy moving. But as a CEO, probably shouldn't have it. I would say change it, but don't bonk them. Be like, hey, bro, I see what you're doing. I respect it personally, but we got to change it. Because their situation at Hollow It's not the same here at Nijisanji. This is your ship. This is their ship. You decided to be on our ship. So go ahead, and I get it. We're close to this specific captain and what they do over here. We like them. We like them a lot. But we can't have you do it, bro. It's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? Being indie is like driving a ship, and being in a corporate is like it's like being in the military, bro. Like you're not just running one ship. You're a general. You're running a lot of fucking ships, and it takes a lot of logistics and a lot of manpower and a lot of coordination. And even in the real life military, it gets fucked up. So I can only imagine on a digital and bigger scale, well, not really, it's smaller, but more on the digital scale, how it can get fucked up.
Exact same Oshi mark as Magni Desmond from Holo Tempest that has
Pomo didn't ditch out at all. That's
this
good.
caused people to get very upset about this on Twitter. But this person saying, if you're saying it's just an emoji, check yourself. I don't agree with everyone's actions, but don't you dare minimize our pain like that. Your Oshi is still here, ours isn't. Those who are taking extreme actions, our Maglord wouldn't like this. Remember, we're made from love.
This is a real fan. This is a real fan. Even though, bro, no, this is a real fucking fan, bro. They literally said, "Hey, don't minimize our pain." Like this is real to them. When Magni left, they really got hurt. They really got hurt. And for him to also, or her, for this person to also check the rest of the Mag fan base, this is a real fucking fan. This is a real deal fan, bro. You gotta, hats off to them, low key, like for real. Like this is perfect. This is perfect. This is what I would want to see in more fan bases. Hey, I understand, but don't do it. Everybody else in the fan base, chill. This is a good, from what I've seen in just this one tweet, this is a good figurehead for the Mag Empire.
Those who are
just from this tweet. I don't know about what else they tweet.
Like this. Remember, we're made from love. That being said, let people do what's within their comfort level and stop judging them. It's better to avoid than to create drama when nothing can be done about the situation. Let the Magmites find their own peace.
Out of these two tweets, bro, this person has shown that they are the fucking second in command at in the Magmite fucking nation, bro.
People quote retweeting this with, "Bro, that's just childish. I miss him as much as everyone else, but being upset over an emoji when the other dude even has a double Oshi mark. Like, poor guy hasn't even debuted yet and already has people mad at him because of the most stupid reason ever."
So for this one, it's like, yeah, it looks dumb on the outside looking in. It's just an emoji. But the emoji carries weight. There's a reason why they say you can kill a man, but you can't kill an idea. Magni Desmond, for all purposes, is dead. But his fan base still rallies behind him and supports him. XXX Tentacion has been dead for like 5 or 6 years now. Yet I still bump his music every now and then, and I respect the message he was delivering before he died, right? You can kill a man. You can't kill an idea. So the emoji does have an impact. The little things we do in life does have an impact to somebody on a significant amount. Bro is spitting. I'm just saying the real shit. Like this person doesn't understand because they're not part of this ship. They're not part of the Mag Empire. So they don't understand. But I also understand where he's coming from because for him, it's just an emoji. But that emoji has history. You see what history is so fucking important and people don't realize it, bro.
Hasn't even debuted yet and already has.
But I get it. People are hating on him. And I'm glad that this person told the rest of the fan base chill. Because he liked Magni as well. So he's technically part of Mag Nation. So if he's part of Mag Nation, why would you go after him? It doesn't make sense. Why would you go after your own? It'd be your own people sometimes. Low key, it'd be your own people that fuck you over. It'd be your own people.
It's not because your Oshi graduated that theirs become exclusive and no one else can use it. Stop
that is also true. That is also true. Just because your Oshi used it and now they're no longer here doesn't mean someone else can use it. But that's why we have this thing in all of human history called passing the torch. Whenever someone is fading and they said, "Hey, I believe you can take it to the next level." Why we have in Naruto, we have Jiraiya saying, "Naruto, You carry my will of fire. Naruto keeps it going. And then Naruto passes it on. You carry the will of fire. From the first Hokage, you carry the will of fire, right? This shit is it's just anime, but that shit's real. How do you think next people get elected? Somebody usually says, "Hey, I want you to carry on this whatever." What even if what they're carrying on is shit, they pass it on to somebody else because they think they can make it better.
he ain't doing anything
A
wrong.
tweet, one
Someone
tweet
else
can't
saying,
fix
I
this.
won't
True.
disregard everyone's feelings toward the grad situation.
Don't remind me of
because
Jiraiya
too, but I think this is childish
Sorry.
to be upset over a different lifer from another company sharing an Oshi mark. There are plenty of VTubers who happen to share the same emoji that represents them. Another saying, at some point, y'all just need to go
That's true.
outside and get some fresh air. Like, arguing about emojis probably isn't healthy. Stay safe
That's true.
out there. But someone
That's
else
true.
saying, y'all don't see me bitching that both Maria and Kuro use this heart emoji, and bro literally came from the same company as her.
But it's different. It's different because they so like even if everyone noticed that Kuro and Maria are using the same emoji, that's the thing. They came from the same place. So obviously nobody's gonna go at Kuro's neck. Claude is in Nijisanji. Magni was in Hollow. So of course, now you have people from different conglomerates merging in. This side knows what it represents to them. This side doesn't understand, but they're saying, hey, other people will do the same thing. Why don't you have an issue with that? Some people might have an issue with it. The difference is Kuro and Maria came from the same, they were in the same fucking unit. You know what I'm saying? They were in the same unit. So technically speaking, they were in the same military. They were in the same branch, but they weren't in the same unit. Technically, if we're going to use military terms, they weren't in the same unit. Well, whatever. They were part of the same thing. So Kuro went from the army to the Air Force. Obviously, he's going to be that know him from the army are going to be cool with him. I'm going to have to break it down in real life terms so people can understand. Right? So they're going to be cool with that. Magni was in the Navy. Our Hololive is the Navy. Nijisanji is the Army. So Claude was watching the Navy, but he decided to join the Army, right? People in the Navy didn't know he was watching the Navy because he's not in the Navy. He's in the Army. So how the fuck do I know that your parents were in the Navy, right? I don't know that. So I'm just going to think you don't like Navy or you're making fun of Navy, which isn't the case. This is too deep, bro. This is like, bro, this is a fucking 8-minute video, bro. How long have I been talking?
And touch grass. Your Oshi is dead anyway, so it's fair game. That last part made
Yeah, that's fucked up, mate.
maybe a little uncalled for. Then someone else saying, oh,
Send me a
actually,
Discord
be
message.
serious, he's not
I'll check it.
dead. And which this person
He's
who
not.
retweeted their own tweet saying, I just woke up and everyone quote retweeting negatively is missing the point. Quote, they're not dead. They're not them anymore. They have to pretend to be
okay.
new. There's
It's a link.
boundaries we
Appreciate it,
can't
bro.
pass. You don't go to Kuro saying, Mister, did you see what Vox did? We didn't get a graduation, no
See?
goodbyes, just ripped apart in silence. I was
True.
in a bad place and I found happiness and started smiling again by enjoying the vibes of these VTubers.
That's
It's amazing
true.
how people can't empathize. You
That's-
don't need to agree, just understand.
Bro, this is fucking true. You got, like I said, we are a community. Whether you like me or you don't like me, or you like Nosaji or you don't like Nosaji, we are all in the VTuber community. This is us, right? So we need to empathize more. We should empathize more. We're fucking loners, right? On the outside in, we're considered losers, even though some of us are really successful. The outside in, we're still considered losers. Perfect example. I will use myself. I've been traveling the world and I've been living in Thailand for 2 years and I plan on moving to Europe, right? I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Korea, blah, blah, blah. The people here are some of the most chill and awesome people. Filipino people, when I met them in the streets, cool as shit. When I went to the dock, cool as shit. And they were basically surrounding me and they were just like cool as shit. Like, oh, you look like this basketball player. Cool as shit. Cool as fucking people. Go to Thailand. Some of the friendliest people. You can smile at somebody, they'll smile back. Korea, cool people. Annyeonghaseyo. Annyeonghaseyo. You show respect, they show respect. America is different, bro. America's full of fucking dickheads. I'm on the army base. Some of these people are cool. I go off post. I go into a shop. I see some black people because I'm not used to seeing black people because I've been in Asia. I'm like, oh, where y'all from? Lady immediately, where are you from? Oh, well, I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas too. Oh, what part? she get quiet. She's not used to people being friendly and positive and nice, genuinely nice. I've been around genuinely nice people for around 2 years. I don't fit in American culture because American culture is notoriously rough, right? But even in the roughness, they find some type of peace. Like people in New York, they'd be like, "Yeah, man, I love New York. I love New York. New York's awesome." Even though New York really is shit, it's like it's their shit. So even if you leave New York, you're like, "Yeah, I miss New York. I miss this. I miss that. I miss this." Even though you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna go back." You know what I'm saying? You love it so much, you start to hate it, right? So I'm at the point in my life personally where I don't fuck with American culture, even though American culture is nice because American culture is every culture. It's like part of it I don't fuck with, so I just leave because I don't need to stay. I can leave, right? So the VTuber community is the same way. We should all be cool with each other because if you're not cool with each other in the VTuber community and you decide to ostracize yourself or you decide to leave, not every other community is going to be welcoming to you. So I came from the GBB community, the beatbox community. They seem like cool people, and a lot of them, even the big people in the beatbox community, showed up to my streams back then, and they were like, "Hey, I like your reactions." But there were so many people that were like not really on a you can say whatever way. They were more on a, "Hey, we just want you to like the music and that's it. Don't talk about anything else." And that's not me. I like expressing my opinion. So I was like, well, this place ain't for me. So I left. That's why I like the VTuber community. I say whatever the fuck I want, and you guys apparently are cool with it. I don't know why, but you guys are cool with it. So that's why I like it here. And that's why I want it to be good. I want it to be great. That's why I don't shit on Nijisanji talent. That's why I criticize Nijisanji management and I criticize the things they do, but I will never outright shit on them. I'd be like, this was a bad idea. This is how you can fix it. This is a bad idea. This is how you can fix it. This is a bad idea. Like, when have I ever been like, man, Nijisanji fucking sucks, bro. I can't wait for them to fucking crash and burn. Never. And it hurts me to say some shit like that. Why would I want that? You know? People work there. People have jobs there, you know? But whatever. Let's continue the rest of this fucking video. It's almost done.
Stand. I know how to move on. I
They
watch
didn't
them
treat me
battle still, but
differently.
that doesn't mean the pain we
So
went
nice,
through
yeah.
isn't real. How about you go ask all your Niji Oshis about the pain they
You
had
can
to go
coexist.
through
Exactly,
when
yeah.
Yuno, Nina, and Mista left. Quote, why are you still sad about them? You're still friends IRL. Also, we're not gatekeeping the emoji. We're just venting about reliving sad memories by seeing something familiar.
Sukiyo, I'm following this person on X because I like what they got to say.
And when you downplay pain
I
by
like what
saying,
they got
"Oh,
to
it's
say.
just an emoji," you are not respecting people's experiences. So that's the new Niji.
What's her name? Sukiyo? Sukiko. I, all right, boom, right here, boom, boom, follow, boom, just like that. That's how you share love. Oops. That's how you spread love, literally just like that. So it's so easy. People treat followers like it's important or some shit. Like it is to them, so that's why I did it, right? But to me, it's like whatever. I'll follow them. I'm gonna send a message right now. I'm great. Oh, I gotta get verified the message this person, so I can't send you a message, Sukiyo. I will at you because, like, bro, I'm recording a video and I'm streaming and I'm going out of my way to say, hey, I like what the fuck you said. Like anybody can do it. Anybody can fucking do it. Is it entertaining? Maybe not. I don't know, but voice message. Hey, right now I'm watching the news video with Kyo, and I understand and I respect a lot of what you said in your post, and I agree. I think we should be able to coexist and understand that, hey, the emoji that Magni used definitely should be respected in a way and honored. And I also understand that it's okay for other people to use the emoji as long as they understand like the history and stuff like that. I think it's totally fine. It shouldn't be like, hey, you're fucking your Oshi's dead. I can use it now. Like, no, it should be, hey, I know he's passed away, and I know it brings a lot of, trauma and heart, but I'm gonna use this emoji because I actually like Magni and I want it to, you know, be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just using this video, whatever, like link in the description, blah blah blah, some shit. I don't know, but yeah, good work on a real shit, Sukiko. Good work, good work with like expressing this and being open and explaining and calming down the Mag Empire. Like, hey, It's all good. Just understand where we come from, and it's all good. I love that energy. Keep it up. You're doing great work. Boom, just like that. Sent.
Quote, it's just an emoji, you are not
Is that easy?
respecting people's experiences. So that's the new Nijisanji group and the whole situation going on Twitter surrounding Oshi marks. Let me know what you all think about everything that we talked about in this video down below, and have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.
We already talked about it for long enough. I was gonna watch False's video. I really don't want to because it's gonna be long as shit, and I got shit to do. IRL stream coming soon. I'm gonna end stream. We got one video done. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know this now because you guys want me to talk. We're gonna have less videos, but they're gonna be longer videos. And I hope you're cool with that. Sometimes I'll drop a hee hee ha ha video. Not every video has to be deep. So we can drop a hee hee ha ha 12-minute video. Hope you enjoy it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. What a pog moment. Word. So okay, I'm sleepy. All right, Fenris. You have a good night. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for coming. I will be IRL streaming in like 3 hours or something like that. I'm gonna go off post and show you guys all this other stuff. If you're asleep, go to bed. Have a good night. Blah blah blah. Have a good day. We're gonna raid somebody on Twitch. I have no idea. Oh, video's over. Comment, rate, subscribe.